Hello everyone, this is Sid here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be drawing more fan art for Ree, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm not technically in Art Fight, but I'm going to consider myself part of Art Fight, because I've drawn a pretty good amount of fan art this month. I do lots of fan art for Ree. Earlier in the month, I drew her OCs, Alia, Cinder, and Ram, and now I'm drawing her main Dragon OC and her human OCs, Jules, Kieran, and also Ram again. So I've drawn Ram the most out of any of them, actually. But the first one that I drew was her Dragon OC, because if you do not know, it is actually Ree's birthday in the month of July. I'm not exactly sure when, so since we're already about halfway through July, it might have already passed by now. But if it hasn't, or even if it has, you can still wish her a happy late birthday, because she's an amazing person, and I love her so much. And she is a wonderful artist and content creator, so if you would like to, please like and subscribe, because she would really appreciate it, and I know that she would really enjoy all of your support, because she does similar content to me. She does Wings of Fire and Dragons and drawing and art and OCs and stories and all of that great stuff. So a link to her channel will be in the description down below in case you want to go and check it out. But Ree has the most cute and adorable dragon in all of existence, I'm convinced, because she has this thing where she adds like freckles to everything, but it makes it so cute and adorable. I literally can't stand it. But her dragon has this like frilly hair over her head and along her spine and along her tail, which is red, and then at the end of her tail it's white, but all along the red part it has these wonderful white freckles, which they're just so fun to draw. And Ree actually drew me a happy birthday fan art when it was my birthday, which was in April, on April 20th. So I was like, you know what, I'm really just gonna draw Ree some fan art for her birthday, because I mean, if she drew it for me, then she obviously deserves it, because that just shows how much she cares about me and how much she supports me, which I am so unbelievably grateful for, and I really do appreciate her for that. Ree has drawn so much fan art for me, so I decided that it is my time to pay her back and attack her with my fan art. Unofficial art fight. But that was what I did for Ree's birthday. If Ree has already had her birthday, I hope that it was amazing and she had a wonderful time and she got all that she hoped for and got the time to spend with her family and friends. And if Ree has not already had her birthday, then I hope that it will be fun and that you'll get to do all that fun stuff and be with your family and friends, because that is one of the most important things, and that is what truly matters. Next, I decided to draw another one of Ree's OCs, Jules, because earlier, about a week or so, once I'm filming this video, Ree dropped another bomb on us and showed us another one of her OCs. I was like, how much more OCs can Ree possibly have? But I mean, she has the whole entire story, so she's gonna have at least some. But Ree's OCs are always so beautiful and special and unique and lovely and so fun to draw. Jules in particular has this beautiful red hair, and she has this lovely outfit. It really kind of reminds me of an elf outfit, because in Ree's story she has like 3 races of people. She has the humans, the elves, and the dragons. But Jules, of course, is a human because she's in the human squad. But her outfit looks like an elf because of like the little sleeves, and it looks kind of like a little leaf skirt or something. But she has a very cute outfit, very adorable. And she has this nice, like, necklace with a jewel on it. So that gives me more elf vibes. Especially since Alia has, like, a jewel on her forehead. It seems like jewels are a very important part of the elf culture. So maybe Jules has some connection to the elf culture. This is me editing the video. I also just now realized that she might have a jewel on because her name is Jewel. I don't know how I didn't realize that earlier. But anyways, back into the video. I don't know. Ree said that she would be making a video about some of the lore, so I really hope that comes out soon, because I am really interested in Ree's stories, because they really do seem to be very intriguing. I am so curious. So I really would like to see more of Rhee's lore. But that is my drawing of Jules. I was having kind of a hard time with her, honestly, at first, because she was just so beautiful in the drawing that Rhee made, and I wanted to give her the justice that she deserved, and made sure that I portrayed her correctly, and depict her fairly, and all of that. And so, when she didn't look the way that I wanted her to, I had to redraw her. It was because of her nose and mouth, just like the combination of both of them. So, I just showed this to my friends. I was like, hey, do y'all think that this looks wonky? Because usually I ask my mom, but she usually says, like, no, it looks fine. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I don't believe you. So I showed my friends, and they were like, yeah, that looks wonky. And I was like, okay. So I tried to fix it. I erased her nose completely, because I was going to try to just, like, redraw her nose, but I couldn't find out how to do it in a good way. So I just erased her nose completely, and added a more natural-looking mouth. And that is Jules. Next, I drew her ship art of Jules and Kieran, or however you pronounce his name, because once again, I don't know how you pronounce Kieran. I honestly don't know how you pronounce Rhee, but I'm assuming you pronounce it like that, because I was corrected when I said it as Rhea by someone in the comments. I forgot who. But yeah, if you pronounce Kieran's name a different way, then please let us know in the comments down below, because if I draw more fan art of him in the future, then I would like to know that. But according to what Rhee said on her post, Kieran and Jules are a couple, and Kieran is Ram's brother. I'm not sure if he's his older brother or younger brother or twin brother. Twins are always really interesting. I have a few twins in my story. But I'm assuming that he's his older brother. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Kieran has this really cool hairstyle. It's sort of like flipped over the top of his head. There's more on one side and there's less on the other side. So I was like, I'm gonna nail this guy's hairstyle with my new way of drawing hair, which I really do like. Hair is one of the most fun things for me to draw. So I really do like when it's the highlight of the character. Like how the highlight of Jules' character is really her hair. Because her whole entire palette is just normal and her hair is like bright red, which I absolutely love. But I love this picture too, because you can really see how each of the characters like feels about their relationship. Like, I'm sure that Kieran does love Jules very deeply, but I can tell that he's a bit more like shy or embarrassed around her, or about the fact that she's holding onto his arm, and she's just like completely okay with it. So she seems to be like a bit more brave, I guess, or courageous. Not saying that Kieran isn't, but he just seems a bit more like unsure about it, you know? So I really wanted to convey that whole dynamic onto their faces and nail the pose, because I do have a hard time with posing. And I really thought that this was amazing practice, because really all of my drawings of Rhee's OCs are for fan art, of course, but also for practice drawing my own OCs. And I believe that by now the video of me showing y'all my cringe art should be out. But if it is, you should check it out. And if it isn't, then you should check it out when it comes out, because my old OC art is super cringe, and I do need lots of practice making my characters look better. So I'm practicing with Rhee's OCs and everyone else's OCs. And in the meanwhile, I'm killing two birds with one stone, because I'm creating them fan art. But I just love this couple, and I want to learn more about them, because they seem like they're so good together. I love it when we have an opposites attract type romance, because the characters truly do like foil each other, and I always think that's really cool to see. Then the last piece of fan art that I did right here was this human squad, and this one was definitely more of a draw in your style. Really, the one of Kieran and Jules was also a draw in your style, but I just drew it in my style. She had this really cute photo of all the humans, and it had, of course, Kieran, Jules, and Ram, because they're the three humans in her story. I'm assuming that there's more, but they're the three important ones. But I just thought it was pretty cool, because they had their sunglasses on, they had their hands in their pockets or their arms crossed. They look all cool and smug, like they're the big bosses in town. Or like those lifeguards that like walk on the beach in slow motion in all those like Malibu Beach movies and stuff. They're like those types of people, I guess, in this drawing. I don't know about in the actual story, but it just gives me all those really cool vibes. I was like, I've got to replicate this drawing, because like it's so cool. And I would love to draw fan art for Rhee. So drawing fan art, drawing it in my style, getting lots of practice in, always amazing. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one because I just loved getting to do each of the characters. I love that Ram was also in this one because I got to draw him a second time and see if I improved on his design or not. And I do think his design looks a lot different because, well, I can't really see his eyes. I would know that his eyes are indeed brown. I'm pretty sure. I think Kieran's eyes are brown, so, I mean, they could be a different color, but I would assume that they're the same color. So I'd assume that his eyes are brown. But of course, they have their sunglasses on, so they can't see their eyes. But I loved how Jules was in the middle. I don't really know what the height difference is, but I just made Jules a tiny bit shorter because, I mean, she is a girl, so girls are shorter on average. And Kieran a bit taller, and then Ram, like, in the middle. And, you know, they all have different dynamic poses once again. Kieran has his back turned towards the group, which I thought was pretty interesting. Because I don't think I've ever drawn a character with their back turned. So that was really good posing practice for me. And then Jules just has her arms crossed, and Ram just has his hands in his pockets. Which I'd be scared to do. Guys, one time, I don't know why I'm talking about this. One time I had my hands in my pockets, and I was really, really little. And we were walking outside, and I tripped, and I fell down, and I broke my nose. So now I never, ever put my hands in my pockets. But Ram has his hands in his pockets, so slay for him. Please don't fall down, Ram, or else you'll get severely hurt. But, yeah. Anyways, those are the 4 pieces of fan art that I drew for Ree. Those are my contributions to Art Fight for all y'all who are participating. And you're like, why is Sid not doing it? I'm like, I am doing it. I'm just doing it in a different way. Just kidding. But, yeah. If you would like to go check out Ree's channel, there is a link down below because, once again, I do think that if you like my channel, then you will like Ree's channel too, because she does lots of content that are similar to mine. So please go check her out and subscribe to her, because I'm sure that if you support her, it will mean a lot to her, and she will really appreciate it. And anyways, I hope you all have a great rest of your day and great rest of your summer. Always remember that I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!